I don't want to have, oh. Well, I might just go without it for the moment. I hope everybody can hear me all right. How is that? I'm sure everybody can hear me now. I thought I had all the bugs worked out with my headset, so you know I'm just gonna take it off, and I'll look at that later. Apparently, so I'm glad everybody can hear me fine. I apologize, but it's so nice to see both of you, and I was gonna do all the makeup and whatever, but I do not have time. I completely ran out of time. But anyway, I am cleaned up and everything, so that's all that matters. So anyway, what I thought I would do is we can stick to the our usual format if everybody would like, and um, we could still have the just slightly sorry. I know it's my laptop's camera. There we go. So anyway, we can still work with our usual pattern of having sprints, and then what I was thinking of was that we could have the Q&A in between. Is that okay with everybody that's currently watching? I realize it might take a few seconds for it to get to some of you. Sometimes StreamYard is a little bit, excuse me, I'm still, apparently my hair is still drying. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, So anyway, we can do that if that's what everybody wants to do. Let's see. Hello. Nice to see you, Autumn. Nice to see everybody. Thank you for coming. I have to kind of keep an ear out for my kid. So his dad had to do something. So anyway, what was I going to say? So I'm just kind of, again, I'm just keeping my ear out for my kid. I might have to, from time to time, pop out for a bit. And, if I do, I have to, I'll just, be back and I will just let everybody know what's going on. But anyway, so I thought I would do it in front of here, in front of my little desk that I have. So there we go. And I can get, I can go ahead and find a timer in a second after I get this up here. I have to go ahead and put that up for a little bit anyway, although that does kind of take up a lot of my face. So how's everybody doing? I'm also going to so I've been pretty busy today. I didn't get much chance to work on this ahead of time, but let me see if I can figure out a banner that I can do. Oh, I know. I'm going to make a new one. Let's see. Let's see. How about this one? Let's see what this looks like. Looking? Oh, there we go. So, So let's see. Okay, here we can go ahead and start with the questions. That's fine. Let's just do it. Okay, so Autumn Ashley says, how long are you with your first novel? I'm currently on draft 0 of my first book. Let's see. I am currently at Act 2B. So I am smack dab in the middle. I am literally, I am, I am currently smack dab in the middle of it's not a 0 draft, if that makes any sense. It's because it's been I've had to revamp my idea a few times, and I've had to rework I've had to rework it a couple times basically. So I am but I am in right smack dab in the middle of it. So this is, I'm at the tricky part, right? Books with kittens, yeah. And 0 drafting a book just started today. Well, congratulations on starting a new book. That's cool. So that was a great question. Thank you, Autumn, for asking. Yeah, so I am smack dab in the middle of writing my first book. So, yep, sure am. And so, yeah. I was originally hoping to be done with it by September. I'm not sure that's going to happen now. It's probably, well, hi, doll. Hello. Oops, I'm sorry. I missed your comment there, Stephanie. Cool. That's very cool, doll. Sorry, I missed your comment there, Stephanie. Taking a break from writing, fantasy. Okay. Yeah. I found those myself. So, hello, Eva. So, this is cool. Very nice. I see. That's why I like. That's why I like this group, this Authorageekers group. It's very supportive. Hi, Eva. How are you? Yes, that is awesome. See, again, everybody is so supportive here. It's really great. I really enjoy all of this lifting each other up business, because I think that's what authors need. Yes, this community is so awesome, Autumn. So, yeah, I can't believe I'm at 100 subscribers. Yeah. It's that just floors me. And you know, it's just really awesome. Yeah, same here, Stephanie. Same here. You know, actually, I stumbled upon AuthorTube. I stumbled on AuthorTube probably 6 years ago, probably. The first, oh, thank you. Thank you, Eva. Um, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah. So I stumbled on AuthorTube about 6 years ago. So just for those of you just coming in, I got to keep an ear out for the kid. I'm just making sure everything's kosher. But so and so the first person I probably followed on in this group would be I can't think of it right now. Oh shoot, Burgess Taylor. Burgess Taylor was the first person I ever followed here, and you know, and then you know, and I found Persephone Jones, and I found it just continued and just continued. Then I found other thing. I found out about the writing sprint thing, and I started attending them, and I thought this is really interesting. And I used to do stuff like that, and I was also doing stuff like that with my my editing using timer. It's easier to track your time, whatever. And getting distracted with the chat about cats. But I'm so glad your cat is feeling better, Autumn. So anyway, and then I just started following all these people, and I just found more and more people, especially in the last couple of years. But I started probably uploading videos, vlogs, and things approximately 3 years ago. Yeah, approximately 3 years ago. What was I figuring out? August. Well, at least that was the first one I left up without removing it promptly. So, yeah. There's a couple of spots on my glasses. I'm gonna just, it's a little distracting, so I'm gonna clean those a little bit here. Okay, that's a little better. All right. So, oh, don't worry. That's okay. No worries, Autumn. That's all right. That's all right. I was gonna say something. Well, I can get distracted. Let's just say that's no problem. Let's see. Well, I'm pretty much done with what I was saying. Does anybody else have any other questions? Maybe you guys can discuss amongst yourselves while I find a timer. If anybody does want a sprint or two, we can have it handy. I just saw my subscriber. Oh my! I'm at 117 subscribers. What? I can't believe it. Anyway, got distracted with that too, didn't I? Let's see. Let's see. I know Camille Myrick is going. Somebody might use timers because she's very sweet. That's not just that. Not just for that reason, but that's part of it. That is part of it. And she's got some really lovely timers that makes me think. Can I do that? I might be able to do that. Well, if you guys want to sprint, that is fine. I was just looking at some 20-minute timers by Camille Myrick. Or by our friend Doll. All of those are awesome. I know more people have been creating timers. Oh, I hope you're feeling okay, Eva. But thank you for coming by, and see you later. Oh, okay. Well, that is like a long story, Doll. It's kind of a long story. So if we want to do a little sprinting first, and that'll help me kind of get my head on straight about that. Doll does have the best timers. I love her timers, especially the what do you call it? The Northern Lights one with all the different colors going. That one is really neat. That one's really cool. Yeah, Eva's got a lot going on, but yes, you do have cool timers, Doll. So let's see. Do you guys want to do the sprint first, or do you want me to answer the question first? Kind of a long answer. But whatever you guys want to do, that's fine. Okay, come here. I don't want to cover up all the stuff that's on there. Although it's now kind of a little bit organized on my board, but I like seeing my sticker. Excuse me, my sticker up there for my con that I'm involved with. No problem, Doll. Oh, okay. That sounds great. Let's do that. Oh, let's see here. Let's do this. All right. Get this set up. Share the screen. Doing that. Share. And then get back here. There we go. All right. Yeah. This one here is always good. Pause it though, so I can okay. Looks like Charlie Dorset is live as well. Okay, that is cool. He's really nice. Okay, here we go. Let's do it in 3, 2, 1, and sprint. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? Yeah. Well, I moved it anyway. How did everybody do? I was working on my thoughts. Gotten into mine. I almost got a little distracted there. Anyway, all right. Autumn, are you still here? I think some people might have popped out for a sec, and so can wait a second till some people. Oh, here we go. It came through. A couple comments came through. Oh, great. Some editing for video. That's cool. So I started to straighten up my corkboard and I got a little distracted. Sorry about that. Anyway, that's cool. I'm planning on doing some filming pretty soon here. It'll probably have to be this weekend. When I have a little bit more time. There's some things that I would like to do. And people, I was talking to some people not too long ago. I guess it was a couple of weeks ago now, that were talking about, because I had mentioned doing more in terms of what I had done for Wordstock a couple months ago. And so I think I would like to do that. I would like to do more like what I did that day. So I did a video for Wordstock in, I want to say May, for about dialogue. And so would you be interested in something like that, Autumn? I don't know if my viewer count is accurate, but I think some people are going, and that's cool, and that happens. That's fine. So anyway, or anybody else watching, or anybody watching on the replay, if that's something that people are interested in, because I do also do freelance editing, copy editing and proofreading specifically. Been doing that off and on for quite some time. But anyway. So I'm just kind of reading on some comments. Wait for, I know Doll had asked me a question. Oh, okay. I can go ahead and start. I know Doll had asked me that. In a way, I was kind of waiting for her. but I could go ahead and start. I could go ahead and start responding to that, which would be basically okay. And the funny thing is, I had gotten my idea quite some time ago, Autumn, and when I originally got my idea, it was in 2008, actually, and so at the time, the last Harry Potter book came out in the previous fall, and I was a huge fan. And I was an older Potterhead, and so um, and so so began my journey in a way, because at night, while after my kid had gone to bed, my son was um, turning 4 at this time. This was Chris. Uh, it was just past Christmas. It was just past Christmas. It was during the break, and I guess I had less to do, so so I was just kind of relaxing. And, at night after he'd gone to bed, I started thinking about some stuff. Basically, I started thinking about, because I had been researching my family history, trying to research my family history for quite some time. And whenever I was at a main library, I would go and look at the big books on family names. So because we weren't sure what my maiden name was, and so every time I was at a main library, I would go and look at the family name books. And we thought, well, maybe it's Scottish, because we'd seen a movie that had a Mac Dewey, M-A-C, Dewey in it. And so I'd go and look at Scottish books. Nothing. No Deweys. We were like, I don't know. So I would look in the Irish books. I would look in the English books. It wasn't in any of those things. So I was getting frustrated, and I was talking to somebody. I was going to community college as an adult. I was in my by this point, in 2008. I was in my mid-30s. It's okay. So I went online, and because Google was really becoming a thing. I mean, it was there just prior to this, but anyway, I just hit do whatever. I looked it up, and so guess what? It is neither of it. It was none of those things. Okay. Dewey is a Welsh name. It's from the country of Wales, and I was like, Wales? Where is that? I know nothing about this country. Well, I found out all kinds of things, and I found out that, well, apparently this is the most Welsh name you could possibly have, Autumn. And that just opened a whole window in my brain, and I started thinking that, well, wow, and at the same time, I was also thinking about kind of playing what if games in my head at night after my kid had gone to bed. So I was doing things like, like, oh gosh, anything from, I was thinking about fairies for some reason. And I was thinking, what if fairies are real? What if they were real? Would they be like Tinkerbell fairies? Or would they be something else? And I started researching. Um, you know, like what are, say, British fairies? And what, actual British fairies? What is the folklore? Because I really didn't know very much about that because they don't really talk very much about mythology and folklore of Britain. They don't cover that in high school. So I didn't know anything about it. And I started researching that. I was also doing things like playing what if games in my head about, well, what if metaph- doing metaphysical things? What if doing metaphysical things like meditating um, and related things, Tai Chi and things. What if doing these things produced something you could see? Um, and and I was starting to kind of put two and two together. And you know what? If you put all of that together, including the fairy thing, well, you know what? That would be magic, wouldn't it? um, so I just started getting interested in a lot of things, a lot of some related things at once, and I just found out where all of these things met in the middle, and yeah, that is pretty much where all of this came from. Yeah, I don't know if anybody's. I know nobody's. Uh, I'm saying all this, and the person who was asking this question isn't here, but I suppose she could watch it on the replay. But anyway, um, darn, Doll's not here. Anyway, or unless the count is wrong, but anyway, so I was just putting all of this together, and then I started coming up with a character to go with all of this stuff. And my first thought was a preteen girl, and so she goes online to research her family history because her aunt is raising her, and and she doesn't know anything about her parents, or well, not much anyway. Because her aunt um, she doesn't really talk to her very much about her parents. So if so, anyway, that's kind of where the germ of the germ of the story, the germ of the idea, uh, came from all of this stuff that was going on at once. So yeah, that's where I got my idea. Um, and just noticing how all of these things just melded together into a story, and I've been working on it off and on for years. I've had but things happen, and oh, okay, you are. Yeah, I don't know how accurate my account is, but it went down, and that's okay. It happens. Um, So, anyway, what do you think about that, Autumn? Usually, when I explain, you know, people get kind of interested. And I hope it sounds interesting to others. It sounded fascinating to me at the time, and so I've been working on it off and on for quite some time. But I started working on it more in the last couple of years, and so like I said earlier, I am smack dab in the middle of of writing it. So without revealing too much, because there's a lot of mystery involved in the story, and I wanted that to be from the beginning. And I will say one other thing though, which is my main character. Currently, her name is Faye with an E on the end, and her last name is Price, which is a very Welsh name. So anyway, um, without going too much into detail, uh, um, that's pretty much it. Um, so anyway, kind of early on. Oh, thank you, Autumn. So far, thank you very much. Um, so anyway, my critique group that I started going to a couple years ago, about 3 years ago. I started attending that, and I've gotten a lot of interesting feedback, and I'm currently running it, and I've been running it for a couple of years, and yeah, just been working hard on it, and some other things. So um, that's pretty much it. Thank you very much. So so she has to. I do have a back cover summary written, and I also have a much shorter summary written as well. And writing those things really helped me tremendously. When I was learning about um, uh, learning more about how those things can help and help, um, just sort of keep your writing focused and focused on uh, just sort of help, just basically help keep moving your story forward, and keep you focused on what you need to do, basically. Um, let's see. What? Oh, can you tell me about your AuthorTube video real quick, Autumn? I'm sorry, I use my hair. Oh, and while I'm reading, my working title. Well, it's had a couple of titles on my book, but it currently, and I think it's going to stay. It's A Tree of Annwn, spelled Annwn, which is a Welsh word. And this tree is. Yes. Yep. Life does get in the way. That is very true. Yeah. Oh, that's cool. 12 goals as an author. That's great. That's cool. But that sounds really interesting. What are the 12? Right, yeah. What So is there more? What am I trying to say? um, I wonder. That makes me curious about it. That makes me curious about that video. I'll have to check it out. Um, but yeah, yeah. No, I know. Yeah, there's always a delay. Excuse me. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So it's a it's a very old word, um, and it basically means underworld or otherworld. But thank you. I think that title is going to stay. I had another title early on, but well, I was playing with a few titles, but it was another title for a while. But I think this one is sticking. But I know you're not ignoring me. At noon. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, we'll see how the weekend goes. I've been trying to do. Yeah, I have been trying to practice with vlogging and filming lately. And so even when I'm with my kid, I'll just, because I also have, I have another channel too. So I'm taking video of him. I'm always taking pictures of my kid and video. But yeah, I will see if I can put that together. So yeah, I have a family vlog, so that I sometimes contribute to. I, but I should probably go live on that channel too. I'm planning on doing so. Yeah, that sounds interesting. 12 goals as an author. Yeah, that kind of gives me ideas. Hmm. Um, but we'll see if that title stays, but I think it will. Yeah, it's not as easy as it looks. You're right. And well, it's also the editing, which takes a lot of time to do, I think, personally. Um, I think it takes quite a bit of time. But I don't dislike editing video. It just takes some time. And I don't have much of right now. So as you know, kids are not in school. So one thing that I need to do either this evening or sometime this weekend is take care of some things for the fall. Because we have choice in my district, my school district. We have choices. So, I know what I'm choosing. That's just anyway. Vlogging is not as easy as it looks. You are definitely right. Um, so it was pretty cool to see earlier how there was somebody waiting for me to get started, and then unfortunately I don't know why I was having sound problems. It's so strange because I know it was working really well, but I wonder if I might have to recharge it. It has been a little while since I've charged it. Yeah, I think so. I think I have to charge it. It's been a little while. And I didn't get around to doing it earlier. So. Yeah. Ooh, yes, I can relate. Let's just say I can relate to this. Autumn. Um, yes. Sorry, maybe I shouldn't have, maybe I should have asked you first before I put that up. I'm sorry. But yeah. I have learned that I'm kind of the same way. If it's more than say if it's more than say 12 or 15 minutes long, I probably won't watch a video either, to be perfectly honest. Um, and I don't think about that. I don't think about putting it on the changing the speed. Um, yeah, that's a good idea. I probably should do that more. Um, yeah, minor mistakes. And it's usually minor mistakes or just things like, wow, that's a lot of time between saying this and saying that. Let's get rid of that. Right? It does take a while. It really does. Just minor things or cutting out the uhs. I do say a lot of uhs sometimes because well, I do sometimes stutter. So a lot of times I do say because I'm trying to think about what I'm saying so that I don't stutter. So it is what it is. Well, at least so that I can greatly reduce it, even if it's not there, even if it even if I don't completely get rid of it. Um, anyway, I was going to ask you that same question. Let me get rid of that. Yes, we can. I was going to ask that. Let's see here. Well, I guess Dawn had a thing she had to do, which is fine. Let's see here. I'm just gonna go back, pause it. I really love that timer of hers. Add that to the stream. Okay, we can do it. Ugh, okay. Well, there we go. Okay, let's do it. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, sprint. Okay. What did everybody do? What did everybody do? If you're still here, Nikki B, thank you for coming to my little celebration. I got some wine. Because I'm celebrating and I'm celebrating getting to 100 subscribers recently, and just in looking at my channel, um, I am definitely at more than that now. Apparently I'm at 117. Again, thank you so much to everybody who has made that possible. It's really appreciated. Anybody who has helped me with this live streaming thing and everything else regarding my channel here. Thank you. So, anybody and everybody who's helped me with getting this channel the boost it needed in this last year or so. It's highly appreciated. And I wasn't sure I was going to do this AuthorTube thing. I wasn't sure I was going to have a YouTube channel initially, because I did not think that was going to be me, but apparently it is. And I have made so many friends doing this that I definitely count as friends. And you know, authors are such gracious people, and in general, and you know, supportive. I think are supportive of each other, and um, again, I've made some really great friends here. Dal Sassolino, Lauren Sevier. I always want to say Sevier. And we have wow, we did. I was live on her channel. I mean, I was co-hosting on her channel. Excuse me, a couple weeks, almost 2 weeks ago, and all day long, because she had a 10K challenge. That was brutal, but it was fun at the same time. It was only brutal because I had very little sleep the night before. So anyway, I just all the people that have helped me, like Dana Gollin and all of these people. They're just super nice people. Exactly. You've said that very succinctly. Maybe I should look that up longer. Um, you really hit the nail on the head with that. I'll put it up again. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. What she said, right? You put that very well. So, just so many people. so many people that I have found a lot in common with. Um, uh, uh, I have been writing about the experience of disability in the last couple of years as well. And I guess I'm an own voices author as well because of some of the things that I put into my main character, um, like tendency to stutter and a couple other things. So, and then also, was it, um, you know, and also being a mom of a child with a disability, I guess that kind of qualifies me as well. Um, so, um, yeah, I've met Joey Paul. She's very, very nice lady. Um, Other people, authors who were also dealing with a disability, and you know, um, and it's really given me a chance to push myself, challenge myself in terms of that sort of thing. In the last couple of years, I've written blog posts. Um, I've also done a little bit of speaking. Um, I this I okay. I have been attending this con for the last several years, and the last 2 years in a row, I was a panelist, um, which was the greatest experience, and this also helped me as well. Oh shoot! Sorry, my phone is going off. Oh no, I forgot to silence it. One moment. So sorry. I completely forgot to silence my phone. Um. Anyway. Um. Yes. This community is lovely, Autumn, and um, I've really been enjoying myself. I just started doing lives, Autumn, in January. Yeah, 6 months. January. Um, yep, there it is. January 6th. So yeah, 6 months. I've been doing this. A little bit more than 6 months now. And yes, and it's helped my channel tremendously so far. So um, and I might see about doing some other things within this community. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe if they have that Evergreen Oasis again next year, looks like they're probably going to. Looks like they are going to actually. I would love to be involved with that in some way, shape, or form. Um, so we'll see how that goes. And so, um, maybe let's see. Maybe if you would like, Autumn, we could do another sprint. I wouldn't have a problem with that. Well, I hope Doc comes back before I end. I usually stop around about 9 o'clock, and then um, approximately. And so, what would you like to do, Autumn? doing a couple things while I'm waiting for it to go. For the delay. Okay, there we go. All right, that sounds good. Sorry, I was just wanting to. I've been trying to do a couple of things during this whole um, stream. All right, so let me. Okay, let me get rid of that. Let's see. Let's see here. One second. This shared. Okay, here we go. All right. Now we're set. And here we go. In 3, 2, 1. And split.
Hello there,
Hello.
humans. I
Oops.
am Dulce
One second.
Bruno,
Sorry
the
about
partially
that.
blind alien who's an own voices author, aka.
There we go. There we go. Alrighty. Here we go. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? Did you get some more done, Autumn? And I am going through the chat again to see what can be responded to a little bit more or whatever. Yeah, again, I would like to do a couple more things, Autumn, about I would like to make some videos. I would like to talk about more about grammar and editing and that sort of thing. I have notes. I have extensive notes about things that I want to do that I will take the time to do coming up pretty soon here. Yeah, again, especially after my kid goes back to school, I'll have a little more time on my hands. But that sounds like that might happen. So we'll see. But anyway, even if it doesn't, I'm going to see about just kind of, taking the time on the weekends to work on those things, on those types of things, rather. And, see how that goes. It's getting kind of close to 9 o'clock. I don't have to end exactly at 9. Let's see. I started this live stream at 6:45, and 2 hours from that would be well, that would have been 8:45, but so that is a little more than 2 hours. But I know I do have the time slot from 6:30 to 9:30. So sometimes I do go over a little bit, and I guess it's not a big deal. I have not heard that it is. So going from there. So yeah, I was kind of hoping Doll was going to come back before the end of the stream, but that's okay because I think she's pretty cool, and she always is a great. Anyway, she's a great person to talk to on these streams. She always has something thought-provoking to say. That was I did want to talk a little bit about that, and let me think. There were a couple other questions that somebody did have for me. So let me see here. Let me see. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, it's Burgess Taylor's birthday today, so I am sending her thoughts in this stream. But I will have to do that. Send her some thoughts in another way as well, and I'm trying to see about okay. Here we go. Here we go. Is this it? I'm trying to find my post. Well, this is the one from Tuesday. Wait a minute. Where did that just go? Oh, here it is. Oh, yeah. Well, there's the one from Tuesday. Yeah. But well, it's taking me a while to find it, unfortunately. But one of the, I was trying to remember about there's the one, okay, there's the one in Authortubers. But I had posted last week in the Authortubers group. About questions people had for me. Oh, for heaven's sake. This is taking too long to find. Excuse me. Let me think. A lot of people are in this group. What is it? So, you know, let me think. Another question somebody had was, what were my biggest regrets? My biggest regrets about writing. Well, you know, that was, yeah, I have many. Let's just say I have many. And, you know, the thing is having the self-doubt that I had early on. I would, you know, that's kind of, you know, and then that's one of them. That's one of my biggest regrets is having as much self-doubt as I had in you know, early on when I was writing it in the process. As well as I, you know, research rabbit holes can be good, but they also can take a long time to crawl out of. So I probably, you know, it's kind of a regret that I kind of went overboard a little bit. But anyway, you know, that's one. Here we go. That would be a question from, let me see, let me find that person. That would be Becky Lillard Sowells, I think you pronounce it. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. That was her question. And then I also had another question that was from, is it the same person? Becky Sowells. I guess I'm not quite sure on that. Interesting. She says, and that's with the avatar, you know, this sort of interesting. I guess that's the same person. If it's the same person, I'm sorry. But says congrats on the subs, and my question is how does it feel? Well, when I saw that I'd gotten to 100 subscribers, I was floored. You know, that would be, you know, I was, you know, and just felt I was, you know, kind of surprised and just appreciative again of everybody that's helped me to to get this far. and I can't believe I'm at 117. Again, I'm floored and I'm flattered, and thank you very much to everybody. And thank you, and again, like I said all this earlier, but thank you to everyone who's helped me, kind of get over the hump of making my channel better and doing this. And I know I'm covering my face. I'm sorry. Um, you know, you know. So yeah, I'll keep going, Ash. I mean, I was going to call you Ashley, Autumn. I'm Ashley. Yes, I can keep going. Yeah, why not? Why not? Let me just kind of do that. There we go. So yeah, it's cool. It's pretty interesting. It's pretty interesting how this year has gone already. Because again, that was in early January that I started streaming, and my subscriber just jumped, and it's been really great. What else could I talk about? Would you like to know anything else, Autumn? And if I do get a couple more, if people jump in at the end, that would be fine. And if Doll comes back, that would be cool. I didn't get into anybody else's stream while I was while I was on my stream. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I pop in to say hi. And to say I'm streaming. I did not get a chance to go into anybody else's stream earlier today. I have been busy with some stuff. Had some things going on. So did not get a chance to sort of, say, oh, I'm going to be live and celebrate 100 subs. But yeah, that's okay. Things happen. Things happen. Right. And so that is pretty much it. I did have some congratulations when I posted about it. Questions about me, that's fine. What's my favorite color and stuff. Whatever. Most things I will say. I will talk about. So yes, definitely a shout out to anybody and everybody who congratulated me and urged me to do this. So I'm glad I did it. So I was trying to one thing I did this past sprint was I finally got up something on my professional. Okay, now I know all your names and nicknames. And so Ashley is your middle name? I'm curious now, if you don't mind my asking. Okay, now I know. Autumn, I'm Ashley. I never really had a nickname because you can't really make a nickname out of Heather. Both my brothers had nicknames. Um, well, one's name is Thomas, and one's name is Gordon. So, you can make nicknames out of those, but they never really had a nickname for me. My parents. So, but my sister came up with one. My sister came up with one, and that was Head. So sometimes she calls me that. Sometimes my husband calls me that. I kind of like it. It's simple to the point, and it's not fluffy, foofery. So my husband and my uh, older brother sometimes calls me that, and my sister. So it's a thing. You can't really call me Heath because that doesn't really work because it's not part of my name. Even though that is a word, but it's not part of my name, so that wouldn't work. So sometimes I have my usernames sometimes involve Hev, Heath. Yeah, I can definitely see the lag, but that's okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, I can't forget about my wine, my celebratory glass of wine for reaching 100 subscribers. Um, so yeah, I think um, um, I think um, I think I got all the questions finished. So I'm already starting to work on a few things in terms of my book, um, and I'm starting to think about um, cover art and things of that nature. Just starting to play with things and um, um, play with some art of my own a little bit. Um, so you know, um, I think I might draw a map that shows some places that are involved in my book, and that shows where they are. And these are actually real life locations. Um, and so I think I might be doing that, and maybe I can get some help with somebody. Um, I know that does that sort of stuff. So I know somebody that works with maps. So that's one thing that I am working on. recently that I have been working on recently, and some other things. So, in terms of my novel, and then other things as well. So, what? Let's see. Did you get your editing finished, Autumn? Oh, what's awesome? I missed this. I was going through the comments again. I'm getting through all my questions. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I'm just kind of going back and forth doing a few things here and there. Yeah, I'm glad I did them all, and I'm sorry that Dolls House of Luna didn't come back. Maybe there was something going on, but anyway, I have been having fun talking to you, Autumn. Have you been on my stream before? You might have been. Yeah, your name does look a little familiar. I think you've been on my stream before. You're very sweet. Thank you for everything. Okay, so maybe you can see my face. I was updating a Facebook post about this, about my live tonight. That I didn't get up until late, but oh well, things happened. It's not the one in AuthorTubers, but the one in basically on my author page, my author Facebook page. So it's just trying to get around to it. So things happen. And then and then what I try to do is post in autumn. I try to post. I don't know if you. I guess you do. Um, if you do live streams, do you do live streams? Um, what I try to do is I try to post at least here. I mean, at least on the Author Tubers um, group, and I try to also post on my author page, and then I also try to cross post that back to my Facebook profile. But I don't always get around to all the steps because of life. But you know, it happens. Life happens. I had kid stuff going on and other stuff going on and things to do. So, yeah, I think that's a pretty good accomplishment, getting through all my questions. If you want, Autumn, if you want to hang out a little bit longer, that would be fine, and I could, I could just end the chat at 9:30, which is when excuse me, officially, I like I said earlier, officially my slot is from 6:30 to 9:30, so I could hang out until 9:30 if you'd like, and just make sure if there's anybody else that pops in and whatever. So. At the last minute, that happens a lot actually on my streams. Sometimes I have people say, "Oh, I just wanted to see if you were still going," and it was somebody I really wanted to talk to, so it's fine. So that's, excuse me, and that's neat when that happens, and it does happen from time to time. My husband had bought me this bottle of wine um last weekend because I was basically celebrating it as a different milestone, but it was a good milestone, which is another long story, but it's a health milestone, I'll say that. So let's see. Okay, yeah. So I've got 9:24 here again Eastern, um, and so yeah, I could stay on till 9:30. Excuse me. Wine. Um, it's only a few more minutes. So yeah. Well. Hmm. Let's see. Let me see. Let me try something real quick. Let's try something. Well, it is, I think just things are winding down. And so I just wanted to wait a couple more minutes. So I did. So, you know, kind of everything's a little low key at the moment. And so what I might do is just kind of, I'm going to go ahead and get off. Since everything's kind of winding down. And I don't want to take up too much more time. I don't want to go over. I don't want to really step on anybody's toes in terms of, you know, streaming and stuff. So, just need a few more seconds or so, I guess. Maybe one more minute, and see if anybody else comes in into the chat. But if not, that's fine, and I will. Just checking again with that Facebook post. Okay, that is fine, folks. That is fine. Maybe I'll go ahead and go into my outro. Let's see. My name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am an author, editor, and sometime artist. And I have been working on a young adult novel with, well, as you may have figured this out, Autumn, with Celtic themes. And so let's see. I'm kind of an own voices author as well. Let's just throw that into the mix. It's kind of a it's a, I guess you could say a cross genre book. Anyway, okay, so as an editor, I specialize in copy editing and proofreading. Right now I'm focusing on indie authors. I have copy edited mystery. I have a couple of mystery books in a series. I have edited nonfiction. Actually, it used to be I used to be strictly nonfiction. I used to actually do journalism, and let's see. I've just done a variety of things. I've had a variety of experiences. And anyway, I'm starting to ramble. So let me see. Let me get back on track here. So I'm an author, editor, and sometime artist. Wow, getting a little distracted, folks. And let's see. What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, that's right. I was going to say thank you so much to anybody watching this on the replay. Thank you for your time. And thank you, everybody who may watch this video in the future. Thank you so much, Autumn Ashley, or Autumn, for watching and for hanging out in the chat this whole time. Thank you very, very much. And thank you for coming, and Nikki B. I'm just going to go through this super quick before it goes. Oh, it's now 9:30. Here we go. Anybody else who came, Del Bruno, thank you so much for coming and saying congratulations. Anybody else that came and said hi, it's highly appreciated. Thank you so much. Stephanie Whitson writes, thank you very much. Okay then. Well, have a great night, folks, or whatever time it is that you're watching it. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your time. And all right, bye.